The humiliation Meghan receives will be amazing when she frantically runs for president. Never before in the field of human stupidity has anything so dumb been suggested. That is a website set up claiming to promote Meghan Markle's bid for U.S. president has sparked a meltdown from fans on social media. Hello and very warm welcome back to the Sussex Daily News channel. It's me again, and we discuss Meghan Markle and Harry now. The site called Meghan for President 2020 has appeared online just 27 days before American voters take to the polls. The website, which is believed to have been set up by crazy fans of Meghan Markle, is filled with photographs of Meghan meeting world leaders and influential figures. There are also a number of inspiring quotes, including, quote, "A brighter tomorrow begins today." How can she think of entering mainstream politics when she has never uttered anything important or worthwhile? She is certainly delusional, to the point of needing psychiatric treatment. Perhaps she also has her sights set on becoming supreme leader of the galaxy. It's worth someone pointing out to the sad girl and her full-time carer Harry that giving up their royal titles might not be their decision to make. But the Meghan for President website also includes a message claiming the Duchess made the decision to run for top job over the last few months. The post said, quote, "After many months of reflection and internal discussions, I have heard your calls to become President of the United States of America. It is with your encouragement, particularly over the last few months, that I feel prepared to make this decision. With your support, I believe we can bring equality, empowerment, and kindness to this dangerous, aggressive, and confrontational world we live in." The post ended with the slogan, "Together we will lead." Meghan's signature then follows. Some groups of fanatical followers got a delusional notion in their heads. President? Of what? The woke club? Why is this idiocy called president? She can never run for president or any other office for the simple reason she cannot take any form of criticism. How could she and just Harry ever meet with world leaders? They have limited knowledge of world affairs, limited knowledge of anything, really. No, she would never last the course. Also, I'm afraid when you reach those heights, you have to be prepared for all the dirt they are going to dig up about you. And they can't shut everyone up and sue them. No, in her dreams, that will happen. She should consider running to the nearest psychiatrist. She can't even get along with her own family and her husband's family. And she dumped the adoptive country that gave her so much after a short time of living there, thereby claiming to be a victim. She couldn't even put aside her own ego while a senior royal to meet the President Trump while he was in England. She deals only with media sources that she selects herself. She has a trigger finger for lawsuits, etc., etc. Her only qualification to be President of the United States is a huge ego. Yes, observation of her pervasive patterns are maladaptive behaviors underscored by marked features of narcissism and a history of troubled interpersonal relationships and family discord. One could easily put together a dossier of psychological evidence that while she may not have communicated the above thoughts verbatim, that this aligns broadly to her way of thinking. There are many instances of communication she has made, including from her own camp, that she felt constrained to achieve more as a duchess, that she wishes to succeed in the speaking circuit, and that she wishes to be active in the political arena. She thinks the world revolves around her and believes she should be the most powerful person on the planet. She could always take the part of Wonder Woman in her next film. She is such an unlikable person, and she shamelessly doesn't care that people feel that way about her. She nearly makes me want to gag when I look at her. I don't know how Harry can stand her. It must be true that he's not very bright. My condolences go out to him. Not only me, but Twitter users were quick to point out Meghan Markle should not run for U.S. president while she still has her royal title. One person wrote, quote, "This should be enough to get the titles dropped. I can't see the U.S. wanting a president that has a British royal title." A second person said, She can want to be the president all she wants to. If she gives up her titles, she can even run. But wanting to be president and actually becoming president are two very different things. Another Twitter user simply added, "Just unbelievable." Meanwhile, in other news, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry spark royal panic as palace fears secrets being exposed. They have been warned against potentially exposing private deals of the royal family in their upcoming projects. Royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams said the palace could not be 100% certain Meghan Markle and Prince Harry would not give unwanted details about the royals in their upcoming Netflix project. However, Mr. Fitzwilliams added he was doubtful Meghan and Harry would embarrass the royal family. He argued the palace would be wary of any surprises from the Duke and Duchess, similar to the situation with revelations in unofficial biography Finding Freedom, and before that, the couple's bombshell ITV documentary following their royal tour of Africa. Speaking to express.co.uk, he said, quote, "One must hope, and I think it reasonable to expect, that they will keep within certain bounds in activities for Netflix. For example, if Prince Harry was to appear in a documentary about Princess Diana, I would think it would be obviously to boost her image. The proceeds would go to charity, and I would be surprised if they were involved in activities that may concern the palace." Having said that, you never absolutely know. One is never entirely sure what they are going to do, and the royal response to it is a question mark. Finding Freedom praised the Queen and Prince Charles, but it was certainly rather cruel to Prince William and Kate. Prince William was portrayed as a rather snobbish, and Kate was portrayed as rather cold and distant. But I don't think the book burned bridges permanently at all. The royal expert warned the Duke and Duchess of Sussex had surprised the palace before with their sincerity regarding their feelings towards being in the royal family. Mr. Fitzwilliams said, after their extremely successful trip to South Africa, in the ITV documentary, Meghan and Harry revealed how unhappy they were as members of the royal family. Having seen that, and also Finding Freedom, which I think is a trashy, gossipy book, Harry and Meghan may not have officially endorsed the book, but they certainly allowed their inner circle to talk in depth to the authors. They have done nothing but embarrass the royal family since they up and left. That book from Scobie & Co. is full of gossip that could only have come from these two. Mr. Fitzwilliams also cautioned Meghan and Harry on dramatic changes due to their ties with the royal family. He made reference to the surprise and concern felt by the royals with the sudden decision to step down as working royals. He added, quote, "When they stepped down as senior royals so dramatically in January, it deeply upset the royal family. Subsequently, when Harry and Meghan made that decision to go public, having been requested not to, they stepped back from their duties, which led them to stepping down altogether. This is the sort of dramatic, sudden decision that can be very unwise and cause a lot of ill feeling." And you? Do you agree with this view? Please let me know in the comment section below and we will discuss them together. If you think my video is useful, remember to like it and share it with anyone you think will also love it. Besides that, subscribe to the Sussex Daily News team on YouTube to get more news from the royal family by us. Now have a nice day and see you in the next video.